What's up, fellas and gals? This is ThereØF here for episode 10 for you. Got your host here, Javal.
I'm Troy.
Sorry Joey's not here today. Think he's stuck in the bathroom on the toilet.
Slacker. He's been in there for about a week, I think.
Yeah, he must have took something hard up there. Nah, but really though, he's just working on his house, doing some redecorating,
Remodeling.
remodeling.
Yeah.
Just bought a new house, so he's focused on getting that taken out the way.
Oh no, I bought a new house. I don't have to rent. Oh no, now I have to work on it.
Right.
Slacker. But hey, good for him. But now we have nobody to stumble over words and stuff, so I'll do my best to fill in for him on that. And I'll flub what I can. So I'm missing, all of my content. I didn't come prepared. So
Yeah, we're never prepared. We just go with the flow.
yeah, we're also doing this a day later than what we normally do. And it's not evening, it's the middle of the day and all that fun stuff. So
That's another
cheers.
thing. It's the middle of the day. We're already drunk. Cheers.
Salud. All right. So what you got?
I was thinking we could talk about Snoop Dogg and Master P.
Okay.
Yeah, they started their own cereal brand called. Can you guess what it is if you don't already know? You get one guess.
I get one guess. Munchies.
Yeah, that does kind of sound like Snoop though.
Right.
With all that weed he be smoking.
Exactly.
No, it's actually called Snoop Loops.
Snoop Loops.
Yeah, Snoop Loops.
Okay.
Yeah, so him and Master P started their own cereal brand. And I guess Kellogg's has Fruit Loops,
Mm-hmm.
which they've been pretty much monopolizing the cereal brand since the 1980s. They're having a little problem with that.
Oh, they don't like the loops part? Or did they like make it look like the logo with the loops?
I think it's more of the loops part.
Just saying loops?
Yeah, it's what they probably have an issue with.
You know what? Yeah, because the generic brand that you buy in a bag, that's like Fruit Hoops. Right? Something like that.
Yeah, and they're still selling them.
Yeah, but those are hoops. They're not loops.
They're still selling them. Yeah, so yeah, they filed a lawsuit and forcing them to change the name. It's just crazy. Like, let somebody else get some money,
Yeah, especially with stuff like loops. Like, you remember the whole thing with Candy Crush?
Yeah, Candy Crush.
King.com or whatever, the creators of Candy Crush, they were throwing out lawsuits and trying to like trademark the word candy and stuff so that other games and apps couldn't use it. Like, some of that is just so frivolous. Like, how is any other cereal not going to be able to have the word loops?
Right, exactly.
Like Fruit Loops, Snoop Loops, they're different. Like, obviously.
Fruit rounds, I mean, they're all made in a circle.
Right. Exactly. You can't like lock down and trademark the circle for cereal. There are other ones. So that's ridiculous.
I mean, they're $1 billion company. Like, why would you even care? Instead of making them change the name, why not try to work with them?
Yeah.
Why not partner up with them?
Yeah, exactly. Because I mean, I'm sure they're not like doing their own distribution and stuff. They're probably piggybacking off of like Kellogg's or General Mills or one of their distributions.
Yeah, probably so. I'm not really sure as far as, if they're doing their own distributions or not. But, I mean, they're doing it for the community, to give back to the community.
Yeah.
And, I mean, who eats cereal most of the time? Mainly kids.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, adults too. I still eat cereal. But I'm just saying it's mainly kids that's buying the cereal.
I had cereal yesterday.
So, right. I got like 20 boxes of cereal on top of my refrigerator.
Mm-hmm. I love Lucky Charms. Got to eat them.
But, yeah, you got two guys trying to do something positive.
Mm-hmm.
And,
I mean, let's face it, they're going to make a buck too.
I don't.
They wouldn't be getting into it to not make a buck. So But I respect that. You got to be able to make some type of money, even if it's like a couple bucks. Like, you got to make something for your effort because you're not donating all that time.
So what you got for us? What's on your mind, Troy?
I told you I got nothing.
I mean, no, you always got something.
We can talk.
You always got something to talk about.
I mean, I could talk about Elon Musk some more because nothing wrong with talking about Elon Musk right now. Everybody's doing it.
Elon Musk. It's a few things that I did read that was going on with one of his companies. How about the human chip that they're working on?
Neuralink.
The Neuralink?
Yeah.
Is that the chip brain?
Yeah, the brain and the chip.
Yeah. So what I do know is that they tested it on monkeys, and they actually have monkeys typing on the keyboard using a computer.
Yeah, with their mind.
With their mind.
Yeah.
Monkeys. Animals. So how do you think that's going to affect the human brain, though?
So
because he's talking about actually testing it on humans, like within the next 6 months, I believe.
He also said that we would have full self-driving 5 years ago. It's still not a thing. His statements and goals and stuff are there to build buzz and get money raised for things. Right. Like, let's just start with the fact that Elon Musk knows nothing about how Neuralink works.
He's just paying people.
He's the face, right? He's the face and the mouth, and he gets money raised. It's not doing great for Tesla right now because their shares of stock their shares have tanked since this whole Twitter fiasco. But for the most part, he still makes companies money. Like, he says things and gets hype built around companies. Did it at SpaceX, did it with Neuralink. Boring Company was a media stunt to get rid of the high-speed railway in California, apparently, probably. But either way, Neuralink is weird. I don't think Neuralink will ever happen.
Well, I think the reason why other companies are investing into Neuralink is because he has this notion that this chip is supposed to help, like, people that are disabled that can't move, and they're at some point they should be able to use their mind to help them move their arms or their legs.
Here's my question. Musk is in it to make money no matter what. Even if he has enough, he's going to make more, right?
Yeah, he's a billionaire.
He doesn't care about, if it doesn't make him money, he doesn't care, right? For the most part. So, what happens when you have a brain implant, right? Where it will probably hook up to some type of internet because it has to be updated, most likely. So you have to opt into your software updates for your brain, right? Well, what happens with all that data, right? Your thoughts. Can they be transmitted? Can they be listened in on? Can you view your, if you're typing if you're just thinking and typing, right? Is that being captured and what's being done with it? Is it being stored? Is it being sent? Who can see that? Is that secure?
Yeah.
Why is it?
Oh, it's definitely being monitored.
I mean, why wouldn't it? These companies are there to make money. They don't care about the greater good, right? Because they have boards of directors. They have shareholders. They have, their goal is to make money for people. They're not a full nonprofit, right? And even nonprofits find ways to make money for their people. So I'm skeptical. I think it would be revolutionary for, blind people who are completely mute, amputees who can't do things, because they're supposedly supposed to interface with like different Android bionic things, like bionic arms and stuff, to do things instead of what we currently have, which they're making leaps and strides on. But it's that kind of stuff. You can put them into like an exosuit and they can control it easily, but I don't see it as a thing. There's too many that would have to be regulated like perfectly in order to keep like privacy. So what happens when somebody hacks it?
Right. Somebody hacks the chip.
Yeah. If it gives off any type of like wireless signal or something, boom, you can hack it. Doesn't matter.
Could cause you brain dead.
Yeah. I mean, what happens if you spin around too fast on one of those fair rides where it kicks you on the wall and it moves a tiny bit? You know?
Side effects.
What if somebody bumps into you on the street and your head moves the wrong way and it jostles the chip in your brain and now you're a vegetable for the rest of your life? Like,
Yeah, it's a lot of ands, ifs, and buts there.
way too many like ifs or like what ifs in that statement. Like,
Yeah. I mean,
I
it
like
sounds
watching
good.
Black Mirror. I don't want to live it. You
Right.
know what I mean?
What was that one movie with Robin Williams where he like if a person died, he could like get all their thoughts and he could relive all their moments through video. And what he was doing is he would sell it to the family members. That way they could relive like that person's moments, like everything that person seen or did was pretty much recorded through a chip.
Really?
This movie is exactly what Elon Musk is talking about. It's a great example. I can't think of the name. I'm gonna Google it real quick.
Yeah, because I want to know what it is because I haven't seen it and I want to now just by that pitch right there.
Yeah, it reminds me of that movie.
I thought you were going to go into Bicentennial Man where he was like an android.
No, but that's good too. That was a good one too.
No, I mean,
real quick.
I guess he's also has a new scandal. Did you hear about the Musk jet thing or the Elon jet? That's what it was. Elon jet.
I didn't hear about that.
So there's this like high school kid that got his tail number for his private jet and has been releasing the tracking information for it to show where it is at all times. Wow. He wasn't very happy about it, and Elon Musk was like, I'll buy it for this much money, like $100,000 or something like that. Like, take it down. And he was like, nah, give me a Tesla.
Right.
And he was like, come on. Well, since Elon bought Twitter, right, there was a journalist who put a link, was doing a whole story on Elon Jet and linked to the Elon Jet page. And then Musk was not too happy about it being, all about free speech. There's no such thing as non-free speech. You can say whatever you want, right? All we'll do is we'll make it to where like ads can't, do things on your videos and, your posts. We'll tune them down. Well, nope, he banned him for doxing him because once you get control over everything, you pretty much do what you want to do. Yeah, but the thing is, it's raised a whole bunch of questions with a lot of people and has opened up that conversation of what is legally obtained information, what is public, what isn't. Because a lot of people are going off. A lot of people who are supporting Musk, all the Musk fanboys, are going, well, it's private information. And they're like, no, it's public information. Literally got it from federal databases that track the plane. Well, you had to go around this and go around that. Like, it's still public, right? I could go down if I wanted to know where. Give me a celebrity name. Any famous person's name.
Brittney Spears.
All right. If I wanted to know where Brittney Spears lived, I can go to the clerk of courts, right? I can go to the county clerk.
Right.
I can sift through property records.
Public information. And
I can find that information. And then I can technically post a picture of it.
Yeah.
Am I doxing her? Yeah. Are you releasing something that is should be private, like it's their address? Yeah. Is that legal? I mean, technically I'm just showing where the public information is. If I just link to the spot where it is, no. But if I'm like, this is their phone number, that's private information unless they have it publicly listed.
Exactly.
But an address, you can find that, it's all public. So it begs the question of, is it private? Is it public? I think if you're a billionaire, you have a private jet. I don't think it's a big deal if people know where you're at all times. You have security.
Right. You can leave whenever you want to leave.
Yeah. You have a huge security team that you pay.
Right.
What are you worried that somebody's going to are stalking you? Like, guess what? The world is, you're famous. You lost that right to privacy.
Yeah.
Like, stay in your house if you want privacy. Take all the windows out. Put up privacy walls everywhere. Now you have privacy. Sorry. Like, you wanted to keep climbing the ladder of success and you wanted to keep yourself in the public image as much as possible.
It comes with fame.
Yep.
Invasion of privacy comes with fame. So anybody wants to be famous, you got to be ready for that.
Yep. You can't be super famous and expect privacy. Just doesn't work.
That movie, the Robin Williams movie.
Yeah.
I was telling you about. It's called Final Cut.
Final Cut.
Yeah.
Never heard of it.
Check it out. Great
also,
movie.
R.I.P.
Great movie.
Robin Williams.
Yeah. Rest in peace, Robin Williams. One of the funniest comedians alive.
Well.
Great actor.
You might want to rephrase that.
He was a comedian.
Yeah, you said one of the greatest comedians alive.
One of the funniest.
Yeah, one of the funniest comedians alive.
Well.
But he's not alive. Of all time.
Past tense.
Of all time. Of his of our generation. Of his generation. Of whatever. He's one of the greatest. That's what we'll go with.
So what else we got here? Let's talk about there's a real live Grinch.
Oh, okay.
A real live Grinch going around in Stark County, Ohio.
Okay. Tell me more.
Going around stealing people's gifts, breaking in houses.
Oh, okay. So this is like, which one was that? Was that Friday After Next with the Santa Claus?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's like that. He's just breaking in wearing the Santa costume or a Grinch costume and then just stealing everything.
Costume on, green face and everything.
Wow.
Yeah. They just arrested him a few days ago.
Oh, they did get him?
Yeah. They got him.
That's crazy.
Hey, the Grinch is real.
Yeah.
It's not just a movie.
Careful out there. Get your Grinch catchers on sale at ThereØF.com. Just kidding. We don't have a website up. That would be funny though. Just sell snares and stuff for outside the house, Home Alone style. Speaking of selling, go buy merch. We still have holiday merch in the store until the 1st. So
plenty of it.
You know, go get a hoodie, get a shirt, get something.
What else we got? We got
we
mugs.
Appreciate it.
What we got besides clothes?
They work. They'll put it on mugs, stickers, buttons, shirts, jackets. You can get a jogger set, like an athletic set.
See, we got everything for you guys.
Yeah, like tumblers. Like it's a ton of stuff.
Water bottles.
Yeah, water bottles. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and they're the insulated water bottles too, so they keep hot things hot and cold things cold. Like a Yeti, but cheaper, and it has our design on it. So, get it.
Let's talk about that. The TikTok challenge that's been going around. Hold your breath until you pass out.
Hold your breath until you pass out.
Dangerous.
That is legit a TikTok challenge right now.
Yeah, all the TikTok challenges are legit. Believe it or not.
I used to call that Wednesday in middle school. Like all of us idiot kids used to try to do that like a long time ago. Or play the pass out game. You ever do that?
No, I never played that game.
You like put somebody against the wall, they hold their hands over their chest, they take a bunch of deep breaths, exhale, and you push them against the wall, and then they pass out.
Yeah, I didn't do crazy stuff like that.
Yeah. Okay, so what are they doing? They're just holding their breath until they literally pass out and just filming it?
No lie. Filming it. And there's videos all over the place.
All right.
Mainly kids are doing it, though. That's what's making it dangerous.
Yeah, like teenagers.
Yeah, teenagers, a little, younger than teenagers. But yeah, basically teenagers is who's doing it.
So if I can guess anything about TikTok and where like the whole like how it works is I'm guessing, because I don't have TikTok. My girlfriend has TikTok. She watches it all the time. Well, not all the time, but like she has blocks of time where she watches it.
Right.
But they get crazier and crazier with it. So I'm guessing that these kids are doing it in like crazier and crazier spots that put them more at risk. It's not just like in their living room passing out, like sitting on a couch. I'm guessing it's like, watch me stand on this wall and then pass out and then fall off the wall.
Random places.
Mm-hmm. Middle of a Walmart or something like that.
Dumb stuff.
On Santa's lap at the mall.
Yeah.
Or the Grinch's lap while he's robbing the neighbor's house.
Yeah, it's really becoming a big thing.
Uh-huh.
I mean, it sounds fun. I mean, it's also dangerous though, because actually there's been a few kids that has actually died doing this challenge.
Yeah, fall and hit their head or something.
Yeah, passing out and not being recovered.
I mean, that was probably due to an underlying issue, but that's tragic. Like, I held my breath until I literally died.
Yeah, yeah, that's been the case multiple times.
Yeah.
Where they actually suffocated themselves.
Mm-hmm. That's dumb.
I mean, I don't know how that happens, but it has happened.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know how that happens outside of autoerotic asphyxiation.
Yeah, so we had a.
You ever hear about that? You know what that is?
You said erotic asphyxiation.
Autoerotic asphyxiation.
Yeah, let's break that down. Why don't you break that down for us?
So that's where people tie like bags and belts around their neck to choke themselves while they're manually pleasuring themselves to completion.
Okay.
And people die doing that, where they have like a belt strung up and they're like hanging themselves.
They're pleasuring themselves. They're not pleasuring them their partners.
Nope, just themselves.
Just themselves.
That's the auto. The auto part of it is like self. So autoerotic is like pleasuring themselves. Asphyxiation as in cutting off the blood flow to my brain.
You got a belt tied around your neck, like.
Yeah. Yep. Like hanging yourself from like the bedpost.
Jacking yourself.
And just going.
Jacking yourself while you're choking yourself.
Just cranking it out, and then you finish, and then you're like, and then you pass out, and then you don't wake up because you just hung yourself. Like people like housekeeping and stuff like that at hotels have found people that way. Just like hung in the bathtub while they're, covered. So, I mean.
Like, why would you go through all that trouble? Like, why not just pay a prostitute to do all the work for you?
They get a bigger rush from it. I don't know.
I mean.
You ever tried it? I mean,
No,
don't knock it till you try it, right?
I'm not that ambitious.
No, you can join Joey in there.
But, yeah, he's still in that bathroom, too.
Yeah. You have all your belts?
I wonder why he told me to go to the store and get him some petroleum jelly.
Yeah.
I'm like, what?
It's always after they go that you put the 2 and 2 together and you see all the signs.
Like, what the hell you need some petroleum jelly for?
Some dielectric grease for the battery. Yeah. That's
crazy.
Ridiculous. So yeah, that's a fun TikTok challenge.
Yeah, I'm cool on that.
All right, here we go.
I'm good on that. I like to be pleasured. I don't like to pleasure myself too much. I like to be pleasured, so.
Yeah, it's fair.
Nowadays, you can get a lot for $20.
$20 is $20, man.
$20 in a bottle.
I mean, $20 doesn't go as far nowadays, but
depends on who you're dealing with.
What else you got on this? I can't get over dumb TikTok stuff. Like,
yeah, I mean, it's starting to get dangerous, man.
I mean, it always has been. I mean, look, before TikTok, I mean, there was Tide Pod challenges. Cinnamon challenge killed a bunch of people, right?
Yeah.
Because they had either allergic reactions or they had, it went into their lungs and they died.
Like anything that's too dry that you just eat and not dilute it with some liquids is not good for you.
Well, I mean, we had that whole conversation, but no, the cinnamon stuff is because the powder actually, you remember the cinnamon challenge? People would take a spoonful of cinnamon and try to hold it in their mouth and swallow it. So they would spit it out and they'd have a whole cloud. Well, they would cough it out and then inhale sharply, and it would pull some of that fine cinnamon into their actual brachial tubes in their lungs, and it gets
stuck there.
Yeah, and then they're just screwed. But no, like, what was it? What were some of the other dumb challenges? Like, what happened with like planking? Planking was fun, and then it got deadly because people were planking on the sides of like skyscrapers.
Yeah, I don't know what happened with that one.
But I don't know. They took a turn for the worse. People were eating Tide Pods. People were freaking trying to find like venomous snakes, and I don't know.
My mom pissed me off and want to eat this Tide Pod.
Yeah. Watch this. I bet it's delicious.
She's going to have to take me to the hospital and not go to work.
Yeah. We're going to lose our house because of medical bills now. Take that, Mom. Next time, don't ask me when I'm going to be done on my PlayStation. I said I'll be done when I'm done.
Man, when I was growing up, man, I never talked back to my parents. I never, cause they wasn't going for that, bro. Like I would get my ass beat.
Yep. I'm right there
Straight
with
up.
you. There's some dumb stuff that I've done in the past where I've had to stop and go like, all right, my parents aren't around. I'm not going to get in trouble. Wait, I'm like 25.
Right.
Let's go.
Right.
I'm jumping off this cliff. Like dumb stuff. And like a lot of times, like I have that voice in the back of my head, like I'm going to get beat for this. Oh no, I'm an adult. I'm not.
Yeah, man.
Not
these
like
kids
beat, but like
nowadays they don't
a
have
belt and
there's
stuff.
I'm not saying you got to beat your kids. I'm not saying that,
Yeah,
but
please don't.
but sometimes there needs to be some type of discipline or some type of consequences.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah,
Or
too many
else-
people are just letting people get away with stuff.
Or else
Yeah.
the kids just run all over you and do what the hell they want to do.
Yeah.
You know, that's when you lose control, and that's a problem.
When I left, I was having an 11-year-old shovel snow all through the backyard, through the back patio, because I wanted to throw a fit. You know, we live on a busy street, so we didn't want to
Right.
let her out in the front to do the driveway.
Yeah.
But there's a whole bunch of stuff in the back and some stuff to clean up. So hey, you can go do some chores, and you know, especially when you already have your electronics taken away, and then you're like, I'm bored.
Right.
I'll find something for you to do.
Yeah.
Don't worry.
We had to find something. I mean, I'm not that old, but
Uh-huh.
we had to find something to do. We didn't have all these electronics they got now and smart electronics and smartphones and all that.
Yeah, you
We
had
had
like
to find something to do.
yeah, you were pushing
know?
the tire with the stick, and you know, going to the 5 and dime, and taking your cane rod down to the fishing hole. You know,
Yeah, I was what 20 back then.
yeah, back in the 30s. Nah, yeah, no. Being on the older side of a millennial, we got to experience life before the internet, life at the beginning of the internet, and you know now.
Right.
Before cell phones, before you know,
Online.
before even like portable gaming devices
Yeah.
and stuff. Like, got to see the first Game Boy and stuff like that. You know, so that, you know, you used to jump on your bike and go down to your friend's house, right?
Riding
couldn't
your
just,
bike
like-
was the greatest thing ever.
Yeah, that's your only transport. You know,
Right.
I didn't have older siblings who I could just be like, hey, can you take me somewhere?
Yeah.
Like, I had to get on my bike and go ride 5 miles down to my nearest friend's house, and then get there and maybe play some video games or go run around the neighborhood or something like that.
Right.
So we got to see the birth of the internet, computers, all of that stuff. Having to sit there and wait with the AOL, you know, modem going off, you know, hearing that loud screeching, and then somebody picks up and kicks you off of EverQuest, and you're mad. And now it's just all broadband. Like, everyone has, like, you go from like 56K modems to like Spectrum around here. The minimum they do is 200 down. Like, yeah, it's
Man,
a big difference.
I used to hate texting when I first started texting and got, you know,
Well, that's because it was T9,
I
right?
used to fucking, yeah. You had to fuck, if you hit the wrong button, you get the wrong letter.
Yeah.
Then
Yep.
you had to double tap and all that crazy. It was just, I used to hate it, but I love it now. Like,
That's why I had a
texting-
sidekick, man. You got to pull out your sidekick while you're sitting in the mall.
Texting is like my thing now. Like, you can't even talk to me if it ain't through a text.
Yeah. People call you and you're like, why are you calling me? Like, what's wrong? What is the emergency? Why couldn't you text?
Yeah, because I hate talking on the phone anyways. So texting worked great for me because I don't even really like talking on the phone, bro.
I mean,
You know,
that's part of the change with society is we've gone away from that kind of social aspect in that
Yeah.
regard.
whoever
gone
came
to
up with
digital.
texting, you're a genius.
Not early though. Early you were terrible because we had these tiny
Yeah.
little phones. Remember when phones were getting smaller and smaller and
Yep.
smaller? And it was what you could fit in your pocket. Now I have a giant, like almost 7-inch display on my screen, like on my phone. Like, it's insane.
Break up with your girlfriend, you ain't got to call her, just send her a little text. It's over.
I don't think you're supposed to admit that, man. You're supposed to be like, no, I called it. I did it face to face every time.
Nah,
I
it's
was
over.
a gentleman. Nah, fuck you. Don't want to see you again. New phone, who this? You know? I think he gave you the wrong number. I've been talking to him for 6 months. Nah, he's been using my phone. Send me pictures.
Crazy. Yeah, picture messaging.
Yeah. When that came around, you can actually download them like in under 5 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
That was nice. I mean, the world changed when you could have YouTube on your phone, really.
Right.
Because all of a sudden it's like I can do anything.
Yeah. You can watch anything.
I don't know how to change a tire.
Yeah,
There
you
you
don't
go.
need cable no more. You just watch a YouTube video.
Mm-hmm. Well, cables come back full swing. I mean,
yeah,
digitally.
Streaming.
Yeah, I mean,
Streaming cable.
I have
not,
YouTube
yeah,
TV, which is essentially cable.
Yeah.
But it doesn't go through the cable company, and I can pull it up on my phone anywhere. I mean, Spectrum even has like their app and stuff like that too.
Yeah,
but
Spectrum TV app.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, we were all like, cut the cords. We're gonna pay a lot less, and then like make everything free on the internet. And now it's like, all right, it just keeps going up and up.
Yeah,
we're gonna be back.
The
cable's gonna be cheaper here soon.
Up and up. Then you got to add more apps. Then there's this new TV app. Got to get that too.
Yep. You want HBO. You want Showtime. You want Skinemax.
Extra $15.
Yeah, for each.
Yeah, your bill's still gonna be $100.
Yep. But luckily, I split that with my family. I got them all.
It's the best way to do it.
Parted out into their own. So
yeah, get the family package. You know.
I mean, it's technically not a family package, but that's the way everybody
or
does
your
it.
friend, get your friend's email and password.
Yeah,
all,
you pay for Netflix.
Let them pay for
it.
They
pay for Paramount.
Give you the information.
Yeah.
And then you just watch it for free.
No, you got to contribute.
You know,
it's like, hey, you get Netflix, that's like $15-20 a month, whatever it is nowadays. I forget. And I'll get like Disney Plus and Paramount Plus, and we'll trade passwords and stuff.
Yeah, well, that's what friends are for.
Yeah. I mean, it's technically against their like terms of service and shit like that, but I mean, who cares? They're making enough money.
Yeah, I mean, I dated a girl because she had Netflix and Hulu, and I'm like, I need all that. Yeah, so, I get all that for free.
I mean, I feel you. I went to a party once because they had cable TV and I could watch a show that I wanted to watch. Plus, they had food there and it was really good. So.
Right. Free food is always a good thing.
Yeah, yeah.
I'll go anywhere. If there's free food, I might go anywhere.
Yeah. That's the reason to go. It's like, all right, like, sure, I'll go. No, we used to do some dumb stuff. My buddy once went to a party, well, a couple of my buddies, and they literally grocery shopped at this girl's house. Like literally at this party, like everybody was passed out and they were just filling bags of groceries and filling the car.
Just start throwing it in the bag.
Yeah. I'm like, all right, we can eat for like a month now. Like went grocery shopping well, this chick had like 4 fridges in her house.
Right.
Like they weren't going to miss that much food.
Why would she need 4 fridges?
Because her parents were loaded and they had a whole bunch of,
Wow.
So it was like, it was 3 fridges and 1 like full size like freezer.
Okay.
So yeah, it was fine. I mean, that was Robin Hood type stuff right there, Take from the rich, give it to the poor.
We got a real live Robin Hood right here.
Not me. My friends, allegedly.
Allegedly. So, what you think about the whole Brittney Griner situation, the NBA women's basketball player?
Yeah, that just got traded out for like the terrorist.
Yeah, she got locked up took a trip over to Russia and got caught with some liquid marijuana.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess that's illegal over there or whatnot.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
So
plus she's American and we're not.
Well,
there's been a bunch of travel. Well, my only gripe with it, right, is the U.S. was screwed on that deal, right? So Russia definitely had the upper hand on that deal. And they were like, this is the deal you get. Because there's another dude that's over in Russia who's still being held captive. He's still in prison. But they were hitting him with like espionage and stuff like that. He's some veteran that's over there. I can't remember his name. Which there was advisories, you know, the White House, all of the, everybody was like, don't go to Russia. Not right now with all the Ukraine stuff.
Because the war has started.
Yeah. All the Ukraine stuff had happened. Don't go. Like, don't be an idiot. And also, don't take weed cartridges onto a plane. I don't care if you're flying within like a state where it's legal. Like if you're flying from like LA to Colorado, right? To Boulder, Colorado or something. Legal in LA, legal in Colorado. Guess what? The plane is federal.
Right.
So once you get up into the air, you're FAA, like you're federal regulated. That's why federal air marshals are on the plane.
Right.
You are technically can be charged with a felony.
And she was.
Like, yeah.
And she was. Yeah.
So, I mean, don't take. I don't care if it's legal. Don't take any type of illicit substance on a plane. It's just dumb. Like, you could drive down the road with it, fine. If it's legal, who cares? Keep it in the dispensary, stuff.
Man, I'm not even driving down the road with it in America, in Ohio.
Like, well, not in Ohio because it's illegal in Ohio. You would never have it in Ohio. It's illegal.
Unless you got a marijuana license.
Yeah, unless you have a medical license. Yeah. But then it has to be in the...
Gotta have a medical license.
It has to be in the container, though, too. It can't be outside the container.
I'll show you what it looks like.
No, don't dox yourself on it. We'll put an example here. But essentially, I mean, even in places where it's recreational, right? LA, Colorado, all these other states that have it. I can't remember them off the top of my head. I think New York City might have like recreational.
Yeah, it's actually on the ballot for Ohio next year.
I mean, it has been. It's been a few times now, and it just barely got beat the last time that they had it. So
yeah, I don't know what they're waiting on. They're making too much money.
They'll make more money.
They're making too much money.
They'll make more money.
Then what's the problem?
Exactly. I'll tell you the problem. It's because we're still technically partially in the Bible Belt.
Well, that could be true. Yeah, that could.
We're a Republican state. It's hard. I mean, no matter how you look at it, we are technically a Republican state, and I want you to show me one Republican state that has actual like legal weed laws.
Right.
Like it took a lot to get medical,
mm-hmm.
and that was just medical saying we'll do it the right way. So. If they went to recreational, they'd make so much money in dispensaries and stuff like that. Yeah, because it's all taxed at that point. I mean, the state of Colorado started making like billions of dollars in tax just from like weed.
Yeah, they're getting all that money back through taxes. You're right.
Yeah,
it's coming right back.
It's flowing right into the state and the cities, and into the roads and the schools and everything. Everything you pay taxes for. Guess what also goes down when other taxes flow in? Property taxes.
Yeah.
Road taxes, gas taxes. State makes a ton of money off of gas tax. They can actually like look at alternative taxes and stuff if they have a huge tax income coming in from stuff like that. So, just my 2 cents, but I also think it should be legalized. So there's no reason not to. It's proven not to be a gateway drug. Alcohol leads to more hard drugs and dumb decisions than anything.
Yeah, alcohol.
I guarantee.
That's what we're drinking.
More people have jumped from cocaine from alcohol than weed. Because they're chilled out from weed, just like, nah, I'm good. Alcohol, they're like, fuck, where's the coke? Like,
yeah, because the alcohol intensifies the urge.
Yeah, I mean, it drops your inhibitions and stuff. So it makes dumb shit seem like it's a great idea.
Actually, this is spiked Pepsi.
Yeah, that's what it looks like. Yeah. Mine's not. Oh shit! I've already had too much apparently.
That's what one can do to you.
That's what one can. Now this one's actually not that high in percentage. This is off of that Advent calendar I was talking about.
Yeah.
This is a BrewDog Mint Chocolate Cream Ale. It's called Amaze Mint. MINT.
Does it taste like mint and chocolate?
Yeah, it's like those Andes mints, those like after dinner Andes mints. It's like that, but in a beer with some hops and yeast and stuff. It's actually pretty good. I'm super happy with this one. This one's 4% though. I think if I remember correctly, 5.5%. So a little higher than like a Bud Light or anything like that, but kind of low when it comes to like craft beers. The one I had last night was 8%, 8.5%. A little higher. Technically, that is 17 proof. So you're getting into like liqueurs and stuff like that. Like Bailey's and stuff is like pretty low proof.
Yeah, I just like my regular standard beers, you know.
Yeah, I can't go back to those now. I've
Yeah,
become
you
a
said
beer
they
snob.
taste better.
I've become a beer snob
So
now.
I probably had to drink a couple throughout the week to see
Yeah.
how I like it, you know.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not saying everybody should go to an IPA and drink stouts and drink all of this. I can't stand stouts. But
Is it filtered?
what do you mean?
Filtered beer?
Yeah, there's filtered.
Yeah,
I mean,
'cause
they're
the
all
ones
filtered. Yeah,
You know what I mean? Like extra filtered. Is it smoother?
that's bullshit. By the way, extra filtration. Like you see,
Is it
what's that
smoother?
vodka that touts their charcoal filtered shit? Smirnoff.
Is it Smirnoff?
Yeah, where they're like it's triple charcoal filtered and it's pure. It doesn't actually do anything.
Yeah,
It
I used
does
to drink
nothing.
Smirnoffs. I had to drink a whole pack to get a buzz.
No, I was talking about the vodka,
Oh, the
not the
vodka?
Smirnoff Ice.
Yeah,
Smirnoff
it's like
Ice.
drinking Sprite with a little bit of alcohol in it.
I mean, Smirnoff Ice is some of the first like bottles of alcohol I got into when I was first starting like drinking and stuff. Like it started with 40s and like Old English and stuff like that. Some Mickeys, you know.
English.
You go down and you get somebody to
That's
buy you
right.
an OE or a Mickey's, you know,
Yeah.
and you're set for the night with that. It gets warm, it's hot in the Central Californian sun. You're drinking it anyways because you're a man now. I'm hanging out with all these little hood rats, but fucking,
No,
I was an idiot.
when I was in high school, we used to drink them Steel Reserves.
I have
That was like 12%. Well, they're like 12% now. Back then, I think it was like
tall boys, right?
maybe 8.5% back then.
The tall ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Steel Reserves.
Mhm.
Oh man,
I didn't have one of those until I lived in Ohio. That was the first time I had a Steel Reserve.
man, them Steel Reserves used to have us messed up.
Mm-hmm.
Two
See-
cans. That's all it took was 2 cans.
That see, when people were drinking Steel Reserve and stuff, I think I was drinking MD 2020. I was on the Mad Dog.
Yeah, we was drinking them too back in high school.
You take one bottle of MD 2020 to the face and you're good for a while.
Yeah. I mean, I drank it legally though. I think I was like 21 in high school, so
Yeah.
I was
Me-
legally drinking beer.
Me too. Mm-hmm. I definitely wasn't on a friend's roof drinking Smirnoff Ice Triple Black that I convinced his sister to go get.
Right. Oh, I remember my 18th birthday.
Mm-hmm.
I went skating. I went to the skating ring.
Yeah, I know which one. Okay.
Yeah. So I think it might have been my 17th. I can't remember. But so me and my dude, we was like, man, we wanna get lit. We about to get lit before we go. You know, that ain't the word we was using back then. But we wanted to get some drinks
Mm-hmm.
before we went to the skating ring, which is not a smart idea. Never drink before you go skating. So
Debatable, but okay.
I talked his brother into getting us some liquor. I ain't gonna say no names, but he was
Smart.
cool though.
Allegedly.
Yeah, his older brother was cool, you know. So he went and got us some alcohol. He like, what y'all want? I'm like, I want some gin. Hey, Tabby, instead of getting a small bottle,
I
right?
just want some pine needle.
Yeah, instead of getting a small bottle, he gets a whole fifth of gin
Mm-hmm.
for me and my dude, right? And so I'm like, damn. We get to the skating ring, right, with the shit. I got the shit in my my backpack.
You
We
just
ain't-
went. You hold on. You just combined the correct word backpack with the Ohioan book bag. I think you just did,
Book
and you
pack.
said book pack.
Yeah,
Okay.
right.
Go ahead. I'm sorry. I couldn't let that one slide. I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
So I'm like, man, we ain't got no cups. So back then,
Mm-hmm.
it's a McDonald's across the street. So I'll go over to McDonald's, grab some cups real quick.
Go get
you
a
know.
water. Yeah.
Yeah, you know. Go grab some cups and some straws.
Mm-hmm.
So I get back to to
You're
the skate.
drinking gin with a straw.
Listen, man.
Oh.
Listen. Listen, man. We was crazy back there.
Mm-hmm.
So I get back to the skating ring. We in the back of the skating ring. We got the bottle of gin. We got the McDonald's cups and the straws.
Mm-hmm.
So we pouring the gin in the cups and drinking it through the straw, right? Now you know you drinking through a straw, you gonna be drinking faster.
Yep, it's so much
Right?
worse. Yep.
Man, tell me why. He drank half of the fifth. I drank the other half of the fifth.
Mm-hmm.
We ready to go skate, right? We got a buzz and we lightweight drunk. It ain't really kicked in yet because we drunk this shit through straws.
Yep.
Mind you.
You were on a ticking clock at this
Yeah.
point. Yep.
So I get in the skate ring, right? We skating around and shit. I'm trying to make a long story short. We skating around the skate ring, man. I start feeling nauseated, man.
Mm-hmm.
Man,
get dizzy.
and I'm going full throttle around the skate ring.
Oh, you're just
Full
bombing
throttle.
it.
Yeah, because I know how to skate.
Yeah.
Because I'd have been before, you know what I'm saying? So
You got
the
black lights, flashing
music
lights,
playing,
strobes.
you know what I'm saying? I'm doing my thing, trying to, look good for the girls, you know.
Uh-huh.
Tell me why I fall flat on my motherfucking face, dog.
Uh-huh.
In midair.
Boom. Now,
Just boom.
you're skating on the classic skates, not rollerblades, I'm guessing. You seem like a classic, the 2-and-2.
Yeah.
The quads.
Skates,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, just
I
the regular
figured.
skates, you know what I'm saying?
I can't use those. But yeah,
So-
okay. So you catch the toe stop, I'm guessing, and you
Yeah.
just face plant. Okay.
Yeah. So I face plant, right? I don't feel shit because I'm so drunk. I ain't feeling nothing,
Mm-hmm.
right? So my friends come over, my dude come over, and his friends come over and pick me up and everything. Sat me on the stool.
Mm-hmm.
My ex-girlfriend's there,
Okay.
right?
Yeah.
So my ex-girlfriend come over. She trying to, oh, how you doing? Oh, you fell on your face. You okay, baby? And all this other stuff. I'm like, get out my face. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because she my ex-girlfriend. I'm like, I ain't trying to talk to her.
Uh-huh.
Man, I done chipped my tooth, my mouth bleeding,
Mm-hmm.
everything, bro, right? So I'm drunk, though. So I'm like, I ain't feeling that. So I'm like, I'm laid out with a chipped tooth, smiling, laughing.
Spitting blood.
Spitting blood, laughing, right?
Yeah.
So my ex, right? So her sister's there too. And I always, thought her sister was cute, but I ain't never really tried to holler at her though, right?
Uh-huh.
So her sister come over, sit down, put my head on her lap. You know, she trying to comfort me because she know I'm messed up. You know what I'm saying? So I grab her head and kissed her, right?
With a blood-filled mouth.
blood filled with mouth.
Chip tooth.
Right? Yeah, chip tooth, blood filled mouth, kissed her, right?
Mhm.
You know, I'm drunk in the mud, right? So then my ex see me kiss her sister.
Mhm. That's what I was
Oh,
gonna ask
man.
next. Yep.
Then she just went crazy, but they started fighting. Oh, it was just crazy.
These
But
are the
anyway,
days of our lives.
the days of her life. Yeah, it's crazy, bruh.
You just went full soap opera
It was
in
crazy.
the skating
bruh.
rink off of some gin drink through a straw. Oh, I can't stand gin. I like Jesus.
I ain't drank gin since then. I ain't drink gin no more, bro. I hate it.
Yeah. No, I believe it. I mean, that was a way to go out though with gin. Smack it with your ex's sister in
Yeah,
the
I was
skating
macking
rink
In the skating ring.
with a chipped tooth, spitting blood, just drunk.
Crazy.
How long before you threw up after that though?
Oh, it wasn't long, bruh.
Yeah.
It wasn't long.
I was waiting for the part where it's like I leaned up, I kissed her, and then I threw up in her mouth. It was like,
Nah,
oh,
I didn't do that. But it wasn't long before I threw up, though.
Yeah. Oh, that's rough.
I had to get escorted. Well, not escorted, but I had to get help home and everything carried in the house
Yeah.
and all that, bruh.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was done for.
Oh, that's. I don't think we're gonna do any better than that. I think that is a good spot to end this. Wow. I got nothing. That's awesome.
Oh, I got some stories.
That was a perfect story.
I got some stories.
All right. Well, we appreciate you. Go out, Go get some merch. Like the videos. Subscribe. If you hate it, dislike, comment. You know, every like, dislike, and comment and stuff like that. It all helps because it goes towards like audience interaction, stuff like that, and it helps, you know, spread the video and stuff like that to other people using the algorithm. So
yeah, give us some feedback, make some comments.
yep, please. And you know, go to the merch shop. Link is in the description. And yeah, we'll see you on the next one. Peace.
Peace out.